Hey Pisces, it's Lisa Ann Rooney, spiritual mentor, author, medium, and intuitive life coach. Switch that up every time I do it. This is your September 2022 general reading. If you would like a in-depth personal reading, all my info is below. You can go to my website and check that out. Okay, let's see what is in store for Pisces for September. A lot of the signs had some changes coming, so let's see what's in store for you. Okay. It's always, I'm so quiet all the time. Okay, so the main heart of the energy for September is the Queen of Swords, which is all about communication with the people around you. And it's, communication with the people around you, communication, telling your truths, speaking your words, telling people how you really feel, all of that good stuff. But then it's also about manifesting with the universe, kind of doing inner work, putting out to the universe what it is that you want, and then letting the universe do its work to bring it to you while you do your stuff here as well. But it does have this element for September for you guys, where it is about really kind of communicating your truths, communicating how you feel, communicating like whether it's in career or personal life, just really kind of letting people know how you feel and how they're treating you and all of that kind of stuff. It's a lot about telling your truth is how it feels. The card that goes over it that helps it is the Three of Swords, which is about heartache that leads to new beginnings. So it's about the fact that you were hurt or something, something happened and you were kind of like, you know what, I'm not going to be treated this way anymore. I went through all of that. And now I'm here and I'm going to speak my truth. I'm going to tell them what they're doing to me, or I'm going to tell them what I expect of them. Or if it's a new situation, you can use what you learned in the past and say, I am not going to be treated that way. I expect this and I'm not going to settle for that no more. And again, whether it's in career or personal life, or even with you personally, in saying, I'm no longer going to treat myself this way, and I'm going to communicate and hold myself accountable to how I treat myself. So could be any way. It could be one thing or all of those things for you for September. It just feels kind of like some truths, some things that need to be said in order to really kind of move in the direction you want to go in. The base of what they want to talk about in September is that you are going to have some victories. This is the card of victory. It's all about victories. So you speak your truth, you move forward, and you have these victories that you want. It's almost like there's a lot of people around you that are like, finally, they're using their words. This is what they want. And then that kind of creates this winning atmosphere around you. What's happening right now, going into the beginning of September, is about listening to your intuition. Everybody has an opinion. You can talk to other people. They can tell you how they feel about a situation, but ultimately it's listening to your gut and then following that. You have great intuition. Listen to it and follow it. Then as you're going in, again, there's this thing about settling, which is interesting. As you go into late September, mid-September, late September and October, it is about not settling. It's about understanding that the world is huge. You have it in your hand. You can make it what you want to make it. Don't settle. Don't settle for a way of being. Don't settle for being treated a certain way, or treating yourself a certain way. No more settling. It's thinking bigger. It's understanding that you can do or be whatever you want to be. It's up to you. So it's what you put up with or what you don't put up with. And there's this element and this energy of no longer settling for anything and just saying, nope, I'm not going to be this way. I'm not going to be treated this way. I'm not going to treat myself this way. And this is how I expect to be treated. It's not like a diva thing. It's just kind of more of respect for yourself and wanting respect from like that other people should respect you as well because you respect yourself, and that's how it feels. The near future is so going in from now, like the beginning of September into October, and maybe even November, is about listening to your intuition again. So they've said it twice. It's about balance. This is about balancing your intuition. So listening to what your gut tells you, your intuition tells you, and balancing it with your head and your heart. So not just listen, because sometimes our head talks us out of a lot of things. So it's about what your gut tells you to do, and then kind of going, oh yeah, that is a good idea, right? And then your heart goes, yeah. And so then following it. Where lots of times your gut might say, we should go for this. And then your head will go, no, I don't think you should, right? And talk you out of it. So sometimes when you balance that, then you go, no, I'm going to listen to my intuition and move forward. So they're telling you to do that into the end of the year. I think you should do it always, but especially with things that are coming, that's what you should do. And then when you do that, things start to move forward really fast. So the Chariot is all about things moving forward really fast. You can control how fast it goes and how slow it goes, but it is ultimately that things go really fast, and you can balance it out. So just remember, you can balance it. But the more you listen and the more you balance your intuition with your head and your heart, the quicker things will move forward. Because and I teach this in my classes, is when we listen to our intuition, that's one reason why it's really important to learn to listen and to trust it, is things, we learn to listen and we follow, and things move much, much quicker in our life, instead of it being like we're stuck in mud and it's like torture to get things to move forward. The energy that's all around you is you shining. So it's all about you coming center stage, shining, and being the best version of yourself, no longer hiding, no longer settling. It is you coming center stage and going, I am Pisces and I'm awesome. The advice from Spirit is to listen to the people around you, someone that you know, the people that love you. They're giving you emotional information and helping you move forward. You need to listen to it, because I think sometimes we tend to go, oh, they're just saying that because they're my, brother or sister or friend or whatever. It's the truth. Listen to it. Allow yourself to shine. Listen to your gut and move forward. Then when you go into the new year, you get a fabulous card, the 10 of Pentacles, which is all about huge success. It can be a lottery win, but we're not really talking about that. But it could be a lottery win. But it is more about, it feels like a lottery win. It's fulfilling, it's big success, it's happiness, fulfillment, all these wonderful things that come in as you move forward and start listening to your gut. It's like your instincts, your intuition lead you to all this success. Then as you go further into the year, it is about letting go of the things that no longer serve you and having this new beginning, and then continuing to move forward towards more successes. So amazing, Pisces. That's awesome. Okay, so let's get a little bit of clarification and see what the miracle cards have to say for Pisces for September. Okay. Says, implement your thoughts and decisions now with intuition and contemplation. So I think you got the answer to your question, if you had one, about listening to your intuition. You have very strong intuition. You've got it here as well. Listen to your intuition. It's never wrong. The only time it's wrong is when our head gets involved and tells us, kind of confuses us. But our intuition usually, I believe it comes from Spirit, but everybody's different. But I know mine comes from Spirit. And I went through a lot of times in my life where Spirit would tell me to turn left, and I would go, I think I'll turn right. and then I learned the hard way that I should listen. So the moon card for you for this month, for September, is don't forget to take some time out to breathe. So although you're doing stuff and you're listening to your intuition and you're not settling, it's also important that you take some time out to breathe. Very, very cool. Anyways, hope you have a great September. I will be doing some weekly readings, so that'll be fun. And I wish you all the best for September. You can do it. If you could like, subscribe, and share, I'd really appreciate it. That helps grow my channel and allows me to continue to do these. Thanks very much, and I look forward to seeing you soon.
One day, or day one, you decide.